I'm aware of that,
Alrighty,
but
folks.
still.
That time of the day to do
Never done
this
that.
thing we call lunch.
I heard that's the gateway drug to like harder things.
It
Like
is.
the life.
Quiet on the sit.
It's a Coke.
Zoom Room Video Communications brought to you by the BMC.
Excuse me. Excuse me. You're listening to WRFB, Radio Free Britannia. Ain't no other freaking better place in the world than Deltona, Florida. Here you are, lunch with no other than the dynamic duo of Laz and Jack.
Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the news so you don't have to.
That's right. Bringing you our own brand of news right here inside Shroud Avatar and outside Shroud Avatar. 5 days a week for your viewing and listening pleasure. That's right, 5 days a week. Or whenever.
Only when we feel like it.
Only when
Yeah.
we feel like it. That's right. Welcome to today's show, boys and girls. It is Whacked Out Wednesday here, September 26, 2018. And of course, yay! We got release notes.
What? No, that didn't happen.
We got unofficial, official release notes.
Please edit these for us. Please edit these for us, and I think it's by saying that, what they're really trying to say is that's what they're really just trying to say. But yeah, don't forget that Friday live stream where you can talk all about
farmers out there. They're going to be sucking it up come next release. We'll talk about that much more here.
Yeah.
The coolest thing I have ever seen.
Skeggy, how are you? How's it going? Thanks for the host.
Water now?
Gonna start fishing in mud.
Suck it,
right.
fishers.
Suck it, fisherman.
But yes, don't forget community live stream this weekend with Chris Spears and Beezus.
The bees
Where they're going to be showing you how to tame creatures, because if you didn't already know how to do that,
okay, now
Laz will sell you some collars.
I tell you what, I'll sell you collars, I'll sell you all the recipes you need, and I'll tell you you can go over to Storm's Pets, or you know what, we'll even give away one of Storm's Pets today for anybody who tweets I love Storm's Pets at NBNN will enter them to win, and I'll pick somebody at random after
What about
today's
those
show.
that don't tweet?
Well, then they're SOL. I don't know.
Okay, so go register a Twitter account and follow
us on
Maybe
Twitter.
it's
That's how we get
that.
new Twitter
Yeah,
followers. That's right.
Yes,
That's how we get
absolutely.
new Twitter followers. Absolutely.
Whips, chains, and collars for taming your bride by weddings and more by Laz.
Yes, for those of you aspiring tamers, I'm gonna just say it because they're gonna make it all look so easy. Okay, I don't know if they're gonna. I guess they're gonna have to go into beating the beast down in order to tame it. I don't think they're gonna go out and just tame bunny rabbits, which might be possible.
Yeah.
But yes, you will need a couple of people to assist. You will spend a lot of time and a lot of money and a lot of resources because silver is involved.
And silver.
Yes, that's what I'm saying, resources. So, not to be taken for the faint of heart who don't want to work at it, because taming's a bitch.
Cheap bastards. Cheap bastards need not apply, is what you're really saying.
Well, non-dedicated people.
Oh.
Now, I'll tell you what. Even I take it to a level. I mean, I haven't GM taming, but I have what I need to do what I want. But it still took a lot of work to get there. I'm by no means even close to some of these guys out there.
Yeah, I literally got my taming to 40.
Yeah,
I have 0 taming. I have not invested a single point in taming.
Got it to 40. And I'm running around with a wyvern. That's right.
Yeah.
D. Donham, Waldo, how are you, buddy? Thank you for the tip. We do appreciate it.
Waldo subscribed the other day. That's even better.
Hey, man, don't forget. That's part of our lifeblood. Is if you guys want to cheer in bits like Waldo just did, please be our guest. You want to send some crypto over to Jack. Jack accepts crypto as well. And of course, don't forget subbing with your Amazon Prime. Doesn't cost you anything, but if you want to sub regularly, we're not going to stop you from doing that either. So please be our guest. So yes, Taming Community live stream. Don't forget, this is just a 1-hour stream. This is not the 4-hour lengthy stream. And of course, stretch goals are all dragon inspired. Afro Man, thank you for the sub. Thank you very much. We do appreciate it.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Afro Man.
It's even better when you do it. It's even better when you do it on my stream. But yes. We do have some brand new things for people, including what happened in the office.
So
we don't have a stand-up notes from Wednesday. We don't have a stand-up notes for Chris's corner from August.
I thought I actually saw stand-up notes there from. No, it wouldn't be from Wednesday. It'd be from Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Anyway,
what day is today? Anyways, I can't remember. The Tuesdays is perfectly acceptable.
Yeah, did you just wake up? Yeah, that's right. You were taking.
I woke up early.
Yeah,
I woke up
you went
early.
Back to sleep.
And... What are you talking about? Why would I do that? Wake up early, then go back to sleep.
Because you can. That's right. Yeah.
Oh. But yeah, stand-up corners where the devs say, hey, I worked on this yesterday, I'm working on this today. Something random gets written down. Eventually things get posted to the interwebs and we get to interpret it. So, Damon, working on bugs.
Bug.
And website update. Aether Die box and leads meeting. I think the leads meeting is in the entire office nowadays.
Well, I think there's plenty of room in that one area for everybody just stand up at their desk to have a stand up because they're all in the same room now.
You don't even have to move anywhere. It's just stand up, shout what you're doing.
I gotta say, one of the things I noticed, and now I'll wait for it till we get to the bottom because.
Okay. Yeah. But then Reed working on bugs.
Bug.
Then over in design, Beezus working on bugs.
Bug.
Putting some more golden loot. And dungeon recipes and bug forums.
Bug.
Then we have over in tech, Dr. Bob.
Little Bobby Thompson.
Working on mining bugs.
Bug.
In the Linux version maps.
Yay, Linux users, get maps.
Yay.
Whoa.
Yay. I know. You
Long
might be
time
happy
coming
about
for
that,
those
right?
folks.
Yeah.
But they're rejoicing in the forums.
Yes, they are. GAY working on bugs.
Bug.
And bug forums.
Bug.
Then we do have Wizard Smoke, who's puff passing around things. Like bugs.
Bug.
And debug tool
Bug.
in bug forms.
Bug.
The Deathbringer, one and only, working on bugs.
Bug.
Then Burning Toad, working on player dungeon foyers and point limits. And builds and bugs.
Bug.
Crypto lap dances. I want some of those. Oh, crypto and lap dances. Just skip the and. Just do crypto lap dances.
That like burritos and strippers, right?
Something like that. Casla's working on website update.
Go
But I prefer to say tacos. Tacos and strippers.
Strippers tacos? Yeah, okay. Moving right along.
Moving right along. We also have I don't want a chocolate brown kilt. And then we do have Tesla working on the website update, and then over in Studio Services, Serafina working on customer service.
Wonderful customer service.
And shipping phase due. So if you haven't received your box, it might go out in shipping phase 2. If not, it will go out in shipping phase 17. Then store stuff.
Pardon me, do you have any Grey Poupon?
I do.
I still haven't gotten my box.
Yeah, hopefully it comes before shipping phase 17.
You know, I used to work at a chef, and we used to have these little bottles of Grey Poupon for room service, so I would keep them in my glove compartment just as a joke.
What? Caffeine got a notification that his was returned to sender.
Return to sender, yes. I've actually heard someone said they got like 2 or 3 of theirs, and then another one with the same exact address went back returned to sender. How that happened, I don't know. And look at this, Afro and Envy having a reunion in Twitch chat. Of course, always good to see the guys together. Of course, Afro Man's always good to see you. I see you on my friends list, slinking around from time to time.
Hidden apron. Yep. Then we also have, moving right along, we also have the Useless Overhead group where the Dippy Bird's working on it.
I love it.
And bugs.
Love it. Bug.
And the real Afro Man is no longer in game and leads meetings. Lord British has decided that he wants to work on general business and leads meetings.
Business.
The Dork Star working on the cleaning of the old office in leads meeting. Release 58 draft. And Q4 post draft. The weekly live stream for taming post. And release 58 sales. Banners for live stream sales. Q4. Release 58. Etc. Unpacked office. Added date list to the hot tub time machine. The new meeting room. And the hot tub time machine setup. And then the release 58 live stream post draft.
A little busy. But to what I was going to say earlier, I noticed, that you'll see very first thing working on was the Aether Die box. And the Aether Die box was from the last live stream, bringing things up to date. As of this release, you're going to see them get just about all caught up with, except for one item off of that Aether Peloton rewards, and all the past rewards are getting caught up. So good to see that. Going to be a lot of stuff for sale tomorrow, folks. That's all I'm going to say.
ShroudMarketplace.com.
That's right, ShroudMarketplace.com.
Yep.
Shameless plug for our best sponsor.
Don't know what you're talking about. I would never sell anything at shroudmarketplace.com.
Yeah, but
You're
yeah,
looking for
good
a
to see that they got caught up on the release 54, 55, and just about all of the release 56 rewards except for one. So that'll probably come next release, and good to see them caught up and not behind on those. So great to see that.
Mm-hmm. It's good that they're getting through the backlog. I mean,
let's get down to the nitty gritty. There's a lot to cover, and I don't expect us to cover it all in one shot because it's just and of course this is
tomorrow's the only release day, man.
Hey, well, again, this is still missing quite a little bit. Let me hit refresh on this before we get there, just to see if anything's been updated on.
39. Damn it. Let's see. Oh, I know how to make my costume even better.
What costume?
The
Sodacon?
Yeah.
You're just gonna go sans kilt and go total commando?
No, the Utilikilt actually has the proper Royal Stewart tartan.
Okay.
And Utilikilts are so much better than that cheap kilt that we have.
I don't know.
Or I could go with the Highlander.
Yeah, the Utilikilt's all right, but
hey man, it's all about the. Or I could get the Great Highlander, Spirit of the Highlander, or I could get others. The Smithy.
All right.
I'm shopping for kilts right now, so I don't know what you're doing.
I know.
You act like I should be sitting there reading.
Yeah, we do 1 hour a day, 5 days a week, and he uses that time to try and find a date and shop for his costume for his Ren fairs.
Where's my phone at? Get a message that chick on Tinder back.
Yeah, did you see the video I posted about the?
I did not click on the video. I did not click on that video. Should I have?
You should watch it. Yeah, you should have. Does it
have something to do with like how hard it is to sleep with some Ren fair chicks?
They got everything from the person who dives into the mud to the person who wears way too much glitter to every stereotypical fair girl you can think of.
Yeah, they're all there.
They are.
The funny thing is, I actually saw like in one of the Facebook groups that I'm a member of. It actually was a thing that said kilts are not consent. Consent available, just ask. A little sign placard. Because I have been kilt checked a couple times.
Is the sign conveniently located right at the flap of the sporan?
It's somewhere.
All right, let's move right along here.
What, you want to go with the better late than never post? Better very late than never, right?
It's out. That's right.
Yeah, that's exactly what Star said.
That's right.
And I think we shall affectionately. Econdis, remember, I wear my kilt properly. I do not wear skirts. I wear kilts.
Suck it.
But this is. I think these notes are going to start telling people what's coming. And don't forget, big things coming. Wyverns. And or should we start calling them wyverns?
I don't know. Baby dragons.
Small midget dragons.
Yeah, don't use
dragons?
that word. You get dwarf? Zeke all excited when you use that
that word is like he'll show up with like
he'll show up
like
naked
half a
trying
Viagra.
to tame those things. I tell you what, yeah.
Wyverns are dragonkin that are generally smaller than their full-size cousins, and the smaller versions can be tamed. Rumors abound that the dragon clan of the Norgard barbarians has tamed some wyverns to help Wayland travelers in the northwest, so beware if you encounter them. Which means, if you want to go wyvern hunting, go find the Norgard barbarians, and especially look for the ones wearing the dragon masks.
You think?
Yep.
Gotta
That
be-
would
gotta be
probably
careful. But I think we'll get to that because I hear those suckers are dangerous. But we'll get to
might just be a little dangerous.
a little prick.
Just a little prick. Yep. But we do have player-made dungeons. Players can now practice laying out their player-made dungeons using the craftable versions of the dungeons.
If you had any luck with that yet on QA, not fully in yet.
I don't know. The blueprints and recipes from these will start appearing as loot and merchant sale items in Release 58 and increase each release going forward. Although you cannot put any animals in there, so it would be very, very empty. They also started adding pre-built dungeon foyers for purchase. Dyeable decorations, over 30 items have been updated in Release 58 to support dyes, including elven furniture, tents, awnings, and beds. And they fixed 7 bugs. Yeah, including Linux Mat. Although they addressed 100 issues, with over 80 of them in these notes. You ready for story changes and side quests?
Sure.
New side quests, including Alms for the Poor.
Alms for the poor.
Spoiler alert. If you're a
Alms for
nice
the
guy and
poor.
not an asshole to poor children and beggars, by giving them a helping hand, the Oracle might look favorably on you. If you're an asshole, the Oracle might say, fuck you.
I don't know.
Spoiler alert.
I don't know about that. I don't know if I trust that Oracle. I helped some lady out with her rent one time, man, and the Oracle was pissed off at me.
I know. Inconsistent Oracle. The Oracle only wants you to help out those that are truly in need, not the assholes. But
okay. D-bad.
Chad is
so the
not
Oracle
the only
lives
beggar.
by D-bad, is what you're saying.
Yeah. D-bad. Rumor has it that the Alms for the Poor side quest gives the Lord of the Manor emote, which is Alms for the Poor. That's hilarious. Envy, I love you.
Actually, Envy, the minute I saw that word, the very first thing I did was go to check and verify that nowhere is that confirmable. So they may have wanted to maybe reword that, but yeah, first thing I chased down when I saw those words.
Yeah.
Unfounded.
But it's a great rumor.
Rumors,
I love that one.
yes.
I love that one. I love it. Do I even have the Alms for the Poor? How do you bring up your emote list?
I
have not learned Alms for the Poor.
I forget if I ever got that one. Let me see.
It has to be given to you by a lady.
Yes, I have Alms for the Poor. I do.
Yeah, I do not have
Alms for the Poor. You have to be standing to use it. There it is.
Yeah. So should I go with a tactical utilikill with all the?
Hey, I like tactical, man.
I mean, camo and everything. I'm
gonna say, how many clips does it hold?
Huh?
How many clips does it hold?
You mean magazines?
Magazines, clips, yeah. Cartridges.
How many bullets on the bandolier?
How many rounds can you conceal is the ultimate question.
Not that many. But yes, all kinds of towns have several beggars. And does it have a Kevlar? Yeah.
Actually,
Kevlar.
it's not tactical in that sense. It's tactical in a different.
It's tactical for getting undressed. Okay.
That's right.
Yeah. It's tactical for getting straight to the jewels. In that sense, all kilts are tactical.
That's right.
Yeah. But then we also have barbarian river encounters.
Are you going to tell them about all those cities that the new beggars are in? Or
no? Do you really want to go through a list of cities that may have beggars now?
Well, you could have just said, hey, by the way, there's a bunch of new cities. They can read it up on screen.
I said something similar to that.
You got to remember, we put out a radio show. The people on the radio can't see what's on our screen.
Hey, I said something similar to that. You can always go back to the tape and listen to it. But the barbarian roving encounters, as we said earlier, that is going to be where the wyverns are at. Don't forget, they will give you a message if wyverns will eventually show up, so that way you can go from scene to scene to scene until you find the proper one. And it will be in stages. You first kill barbarians, then the wyverns with a powerful archer show up.
You mean that deadly green archer?
He's only got 1,000 hit points, according to QA. So it goes from a bunch of guys that have 200 hit points to a bunch of wyverns with one archer with 1,000 hit points. So unlike the other wave-based,
do we know how many hit points these wyverns have yet? That's the question.
17,000. And there's
17,000.
No, I did that. I don't remember how many hit points the wyverns actually had. It was probably 2,000-3,000, but yeah, they did some scene polish where if you are, this is going to make a bunch of people piss off. Over in Brittany Alleys, since there are so many player-owned towns connected to it, they have changed the way that the player-owned towns are actually listed on those boats. They are now going to be grouped by biome. So boats going to grassland POTs use the same list boat, whereas boats to forest POTs use a different list boat. Boats to the mountainous one use a different list boat.
Didn't they already do that? I thought that's how they were all categorized already, unless they were... if there were boats or they... I guess, yeah. There were a lot of boats. That is the truth.
Yeah,
you had the balloons for one thing. You had the boats for the other thing. You had,
Yeah.
Just put one of each at each dock point and we're good.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to get out and take a look at how they're doing that just for... giggles and grins.
Yeah, so it's going to be it'll be interesting. That is not a kilt. Seriously. Yeah. Fucking Amazon search. It's not a kilt.
What's that?
So if I did a search for kilts and then the first thing is actually on Amazon, and the very first listing is actually a shirt, followed by a belt buckle, followed by a dress shirt, followed by a kilt. Yeah, dirty bastards. But yes,
what is
after
this
that
fast travel thing?
Brittany Wharfs also is going to have the same thing, and then fast travel teleporters and journal entry. So, whenever you first travel near a teleporter object, signpost, boat, wagon, balloon, gondola, etc., you will now gain a journal entry that explains what they are and how they work.
Yes.
So no longer a tooltip that pops up. Now it's a journal entry.
Actually, it's both. As I was running up to my towns on the overworld map, it popped up on my screen and in my journal it said I'm approaching a boat that is fast travel.
Yeah.
So there are both that actually happen. So
I know. I guess the tooltip everybody just closes out of, and so the journal entry becomes, hey, this is the reference to the help section.
I knew this one was going to come eventually. It was just a matter of time.
And what, the retiring of some player-run towns because they're completely unpopulated? So they retired 3: Dorwald, Umber Heath, and Shady Corpse. Or Shady Copes. Bye-bye, player-run towns that were not populated. Yay.
Things to make you go, Moving right along.
Moving right along.
Jack's still shopping for his kilt.
Don't know what you're talking about. This is a Tartanista. Oh, wait, that's a manufacturer. Performance issue. They're still trying to figure out how to get scenes to load in 15 seconds. As well as changing memory allocations. For more incremental work on reducing memory allocations was done this release. This should show a very modest improvement in long-term hitching, or it is something that I like to suggest that they work on: LODs, 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 and LODs. And they have also...
Would you like some LODs with that?
Huh? I would like some LODs. I really would. Migration to .NET 4.6 and proper inlining. After addressing a few bugs in existing libraries, we're able to fully move to the latest software framework. This enabled a number of new optimization options in addition to removing some performance bottlenecks.
Nice.
The largest optimization that this has allowed is more sophisticated options for code inlining in the client build. Players with strong video cards that were CPU bound in the past should see a measurable improvement in high stress situations.
Ooh. Interesting.
Oh,
passing some of that processing over to the graphics card finally.
Yeah. And then sowing and batch sowing seeds. They rewrote major portions of the codes for these functions as the original code was using up a lot of processor cycles. Then bug fixing.
Bug.
Do you want to go through all the bugs?
Of course. Let's do that. That should get us to where we gotta be today, because there's nice list of stuff that people have complained about, people need to know about. So let's get to it.
Yes.
This whole release, just for everybody to know, was mostly bug fixing.
Mostly bug fixing.
Yes.
Do you want to skip real quick to the important thing that everybody's been looking forward to this release? Every single promotional item related to this release was about
dragons? Fishing.
No. That other thing.
I don't know.
You want to skip? The thing that came out where they were talking about lava and salt water and swamp water and fresh water.
You said no.
I said, did you want to skip to that to
and
let
I
them
said
know
fishing,
what's happening?
And you said no. I said, well, that'll come. No, we'll cover that tomorrow.
Okay. Let me get back to bug fixing. Now, if you AFK on the overworld, the AFK flag, it should no longer be persistent after you do something. It'd be great if that would also be true if the AFK flag would not be persistent as I sit down and stand up in game. In
It
town.
shouldn't even have to stand up. All you should have to do is toggle your mouse and it should go. But again,
Bear.
The AFK fix was not a fix in my opinion. Just saying. If I'm gone AFK, I should use the AFK command, not be automatically AFK. You have to, I'm sitting on the lot waiting for people to come by. I'm not AFK. I'm sitting here. But anyway,
I'm sitting here.
Sitting here, damn it! I'm sitting over here.
Hey, Skirta likes it when I actually say fisting. I don't know. But then we also have the bear head tracking there, where they constrain the head tracking range for bears, so they would not turn their heads so much. The bears are not part exorcist, and I can't turn my head that enough. This looked especially bad on tamed bears. The blessing of invigoration has been possibly fixed, because this is the funny part. Fixed, maybe. An issue where this blessing would rarely not apply. Maybe. We'll find out.
It might.
The body slam, they fixed the description to indicate the damage range. Book formatting, they fixed an issue where formatting tags and books would not apply to text on subsequent pages. Bow animations, they fixed an issue where bows were not animating correctly.
Shooting off into the wilderness randomly.
I don't know what you're talking about. I've never wasted 50 friggin' arrows shooting nowhere near anything that I was trying to aim at. It would be nice if something's like targeted out of range for your bow, that instead of the arrow just flying straight all the way across the screen, that it just falls short and sticks in the ground. That would be nice. Instead of the way that it's right now, where it just keeps on going infinitely.
Goes off into infinity.
Yes. You currently shoot into infinity because you have drank so much alcohol that you have infinite strength.
I was waiting for that one. I hadn't heard any opinions till now, but we're going to get to it in a minute.
Oh my god, they made the one-man band worse. I didn't know that was possible.
Yeah, well, we'll get to that.
Hold on. Play back through time. Break armor versus and break weapon. They updated the descriptions to note they now hit 2 targets. Cloaks versus the push-up. The cloth sim is now automatically disabled when you do push-ups, so the cloak won't sort through your body. Combat and instruments. They fixed an issue where playing instruments would pull you out of combat, even if being attacked. Wait, does that mean that you won't be able to play instruments while you're in combat now?
That's a good question. We'll have to test that one out.
Or does it mean that you can actually play while you're in combat mode?
That's the way I would interpret that.
Yeah. I don't know.
We should ask the local wandering bard.
I know. You can play instruments in combat, and it won't quit combat mode. Okay.
Oh, there you go. Thank you. Thank you for that.
Yep. Fire arrow now stacks properly 3 times instead of 4.
I don't understand.
Well, I mean, why not bring back the 5 stack? That was the entire reason for getting high
skill. As far as I
understand,
we still have a 5 stack, and
wait, I'm sorry. Three stack actually means that you hit. If you do fire arrow, that starts 1 stack. Fire arrow 2 starts 2nd stack. Fire arrow 3 starts. It's 2 different versions of stacks. That's the dot stack. Yeah, that he's referring to. Yeah.
Okay, so we're talking about the actual effects on the enemy NPC and not the actual stacking of the glyphs. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, that makes sense. Thank you again.
Two different.
I love our audience.
Hey, I got it before. Yeah, I got it. Fire visual effects is no longer visible when dead. And then the give document to Lord Maxon task, they may have actually fixed that quest, because being able to do quests is not critical. Or is it? Healing Grace was fixed, so it now properly decreases cast time from the life specialization. The Heraldry Cloak now may not be so splotchy.
No splotches.
May not be.
It will improve now with less splotches.
Now the Heraldry Cloak has been dry cleaned prior to being handed to you, because as you are no longer given the closest available cloak in the cloakroom, where
Lewinsky cloak,
and that's referring to the cloakroom from everybody's favorite place, Adultima. Heraldry gear in pure white dye may not work. I mean, is supposedly working now. Immolation, they fixed an issue where the attunement bonus and animation for the spell would stop intermittently. Linux in-game map system, supposedly working. I don't have a Linux install anymore.
I do not.
Yeah. Yeah. Then after that, Lunar Rifts, they might work.
Hey, people can finish that quest now.
And it should send you back to the Isle of Storms if the location is your current location. Mac OS resolution, you should be able to increase and do weird things with your resolution now. Meteor shower, now more broken than ever. I mean, they fixed an issue where this moon magic spell would hit other players in PvP up to 4 times per second versus a single time as designed. Morton and Owl's Head now ask for ale instead of beer to make him more talkative.
Can I have an ale, mate?
Yeah.
Can I have a beer, mate?
It should be just give me alcohol. I mean, why is he so picky?
Insert the IV here.
It's like, you want me talkative? Give me stuff. Oops. Play for victory. Yeah. Get back here. Then we do have let's see. Novia tier markers. They fixed several locations where the red plus fabric was floating away from the tier markers. Also made the red fabric slightly bigger on overworld tier markers.
Never noticed.
Yeah, never noticed that. Offhand focus costs. They fixed an issue where when focus gets below 1, no focus cost would display. There's now always a default focus cost of at least 1. And man, they've had nothing but problems with offhand stuff. You remember when
using it long time ago?
I know, but you remember way back in the day where it was the only school with no cooldown, and so you could just sit there and offhand attack. And
you mean when it was worthwhile using?
Yeah, when it was awesome.
You know, when I GM'd it and then I had no use for it after doing all that? Yeah, no, I don't remember that.
Yeah. some one-man band pants.
One-man band pants.
Yeah. As Shroud is like saying, anybody want some free one-man band things? He has 3 of them looking to get rid of him. Contact Shroud. The one-man band musical instrument originally only replaced your shirt when used. This worked fine unless you were wearing a dress or skirt, in which case your bottom half fell off and you suddenly became invisible, but you're still wearing underwear. This has been fixed by making a pair of pants to go with the shirt, and now the one-man band replaces your pants and shirt when used. So is that referring to the one-man band problem that you're having, Skirta? The inclusion of pants?
I don't like that outfit.
Yeah. there really should be an option
wonderful, functional marching band outfit that they make people wear. I never understood that to begin with. Yeah. Let's encumber them some more by dressing them in funny, stiff clothing.
Yeah. The clothing requirement should be completely optional. Or it should be a separate set of clothing. Instead of forcing you to... Yeah, exactly. So that way Skirta doesn't have to change clothes. Pipe organ volume has been increased again. Second release in a row where the pipe organ volume was increased.
Indeed.
They've dialed it up to 11. Or something. Now becomes some more suck it time.
Suck it.
You ready for some suck it? Do you want to do the suck it before? Or do we just want to move along?
Suck it.
I don't know.
It.
We're up to that portion. Yes, Spiffy's not here. What happened to Spiffy? Do you have a doctor's appointment today? I guess.
He farted.
Spiffy was waiting for this.
Yeah, I know.
That's right.
Planting beds and pots.
Farmers.
We're gonna leave you. Suck it, farmers. Planting beds and now pots and pots now need unobstructed space above them and must be placed flat on the ground to function properly. This means planting beds can no longer be stacked on top of each other. I thought that was a bug fix last release.
Technically it was, but it wasn't. They made it so I believe they couldn't flip them on their sides like people were doing. And now they've made it so that if something's on top of them, it won't grow.
Yeah. If planting beds currently stacked on top of each other or oriented in any other direction other than horizontal, they will no longer function properly until they are unstacked. These bugs were causing server performance issues and various other issues. Because, suck it, farmers! You're already wasting all your time farming. Why would we want you to farm all day long?
Well, I believe that we should have some kind of tiered farming, like the examples we were given earlier.
You know what? There's still that ingredient that hasn't made it into the game.
Plenty of vertical farming and other options, including the non-existent fertilizer. But again, I'm taking my guess that fishing is tied into that. All those other things, and it's just don't ask me why I come to that, but we got a couple more we can cover before we get to that next topic, and then we're gonna blow at it. Let's get those last couple in.
Okay, potions. They fixed an issue with festering, and regular potions were not stacking properly. The Shroud of the Avatar is no longer dyeable.
No longer has dye slots.
And no longer dye slots. Skeleton Fire Mage, they fixed an issue where the dot icon was invisible. Yeah, that's a bug. Spellbinder Stance, they fixed an issue where Spellbinder Stance was not giving spell critical chance increases. Yeah, that's also a little bug. Split stack dragging. They fixed an issue where dragging a portion of a split stack into a container could lock the items into limbo until you restarted your game client. The Sun Ankh artifact has also been addressed with an animation error because it was set as an unarmed weapon type, and then a bunch of scene fixes. Bunch of scene fixes. Yep, and that's a good place to stop right there.
It is, absolutely, because we're a little over our normal allocated time.
You know what? That's why.
Like we care, like we actually have a script, and we actually have,
what are we doing?
Two nimblets in stereo. That's right.
What are you supposed to be talking about right now?
Talking about that NBNN Shroud Avatar app that we have available in the Google Play Store, the Apple iTunes Store, or the Amazon App Store, and it's available totally free for you guys and gals out there to check out all the latest goings on with Shroud Avatar. Take it with you in the palm of your hands. Of course, if you want to check out the NBNN Daily Britannian, published 7 days a week with news from Shroud Avatar and beyond, you can do that. You can read the forums. You can check out the Rift map if you're traveling via Rift and you're cheap and you don't want to buy your scrolls from Laz and Jack. We understand.
Yeah. No, we don't. Buy your scrolls from Laz and Jack. Buy your scrolls,
that's right.
The best scrolls, guaranteed not to fizzle right here.
Hey,
and now the recall scrolls are 50% faster.
Recalls. That's right. 50% faster recalls. And don't forget, you can also shop the marketplace, listen to the podcast, check out the radio stations in-game, and much, much more, including the NBNN Shroud Avatar Community Calendar, which is brought to us by our good friends over at HometownHero.com. Get your bottle today. Try it for free. Drop your email address. Request your free bottle. All you got to do is pay the shipping. And, of course, you'll save 20% when you check out at Hometown Hero by mentioning us, NBNN. You'll save 20% off your purchase price.
Yeah, that's right. Go look at that community calendar at nbnn.info. Click on the calendar button. You, too, can see this monstrosity. Lovely thing that's an aggregate of all of the available Google public calendars related to Shroud of the Avatar. And it's got that cool fixture. You click on that little down arrow and you can unclick calendars that you don't want to see. And then we have all kinds of great things on there. It's like if you have a Google...
Oh, what happened there? Did we just lose Jack?
Bye.
What happened to Jackie? He froze. We'd lost him, and I see him here.
Lunch with Laz and his difficulties?
Lunch, yeah, technical difficulties here. I'll give him 1 second
Jack.
to see if he gets back in here. Let's see what happened there. Lost him in Zoom altogether. Yeah, I don't know what happened to him there. Okay, well, while we're waiting for Jack to figure out what's going on there, we'll tell you 12 o'clock on the calendar. You can tune in to WRFB Radio Free Britannia for Lunch with Laz and Jack, live 5 days a week. And let me get over here. There we go. Today, 5 o'clock, we got the Patreon Creator Connection Chicago, and I don't know what that is. First I'm seeing of it on the calendar here. Coming up 6 p.m. on Avatars Radio, DJ Bear Cub, hang out with Gabriel Knight Shadow as he spins some tunes for you there. 7 o'clock, WRFB Radio Free Britannia. We've got the 70s at 7. Don't forget, 8 o'clock, the Doctor is in with Unmedicated Schizophrenia Part 1. with DJ Eclipse Maiden. And of course, don't forget that usually goes along with Striker Sparhawks Happy Hour. Happens at 8 p.m. in some bar somewhere inside Novia. So check out Happy Hour while you're listening to the Doctor on WRFB and hanging out, drinking some of Sparhawks beer because it's also known as Spend Sparhawks Gold. Yeah, I don't know what the heck happened to him. His cable modem. What? He's probably on his phone. But he'll be back in just a moment, folks. And of course, last happening event tonight on the WRFB is the Record Room, where you too can take a trip down memory lane and check out the Record Room 5 nights a week on WRFB Radio Free Britannia. Of course, don't forget you're tuned in to Lunch with Laz and Jack right here on NBNN.info, twitch.tv/Genesis, which is experiencing technical difficulties at the moment, or twitch.tv/NBNN News. Don't forget you can become a subscriber by going to patreon.com and /NBNN and becoming a monthly supporter. And of course, if you have Amazon Prime, you can become a supporter by using your monthly sub on one of our streams. We do appreciate it. Don't forget, you can also become a sponsor. Get your name up on the big screen like all the other folks here on Patreon. And we do thank you all for your support, especially those of you guys out there today. Waldo and who do we have also out there? Sent us some. I gotta scroll back. Afro Man with his sub today. Thank you again. And of course, don't forget the Airy Fund for all your community causes. Airy Fund bringing you the latest in charitable events and community causes. Become a supporter today and play for a cause. Check out the airyfund.org for more information. SodaCon Austin 2018 happening in a couple weeks. Tickets on sale for a few more days, so if you're on the edge, folks, you got to get them now. Ticket sales end October 2nd. So get them now while they're still available. Legit from Hometown Hero. If you want to get some great vape juice, you want to save some money, and of course enjoy some tasty flavors, check out hometownhero.com. Save 20% off your purchase price. Mention us, NBNN, you'll save 20% on your purchase. Coil more wands, putting the magic in your hands. Skeggy Media cheering for SodaCon. Can't wait, Skeggy. Shroud's Music Service, putting the music in your ears. The Britannian Mining Company wants you to come check out Black Rock Cove. Black Rock Cove located in the Quell region and right next to the town of Exeter for all your crafting goods and needs. So go check out Black Rock Cove today, and you can even open up your own shop and sell your own goods as well. RelicsByRill.com for all your licensed Shrouded Avatar swag. If you're looking for the latest in t-shirts, hats, patches, hoodies, stickers, glassware, you name it, Relics by Rill's got it. And of course, we'll save you a little bit of money. Mention us, NBNN, when you check out. Promo code NBNN. And you'll save 10% at relicsbyrill.com. WRFB Radio Free Britannia, bringing you the latest in news and entertainment 24/7 around the clock, inside and outside Shrouded Avatar. And of course, last but not least, my favorite sponsor, ShroudMarketplace.com, for all your virtual vendable needs. Because if you're looking for something in-game and you don't want to pay market price, you can come out to ShroudMarketplace.com and check out everything that's available. All sorts of great goods and services available. You can get everything from ore to accounts to game gold to kodos. You name it, it's available out there. Lot deeds, telephone goods, and of course services, because services are one of the highlights of the game. People love to perform services for others. You can get Gus Ball, host a Gus Ball game by Bambino. You can get music services by Shroud. You can get decorating services by the Deco Divas, cheese sign writing by Wolftom, and of course weddings and more by none other than yours truly. Because if you're looking to get hitched in game, come check out Weddings and More by Laz, because we're not just weddings, we're a whole lot more. That's right. You're looking for telethon rewards, you're looking for rares, you're looking for ores, we've got them. And of course, you want to buy duck, got that too. Aether Vibration Portable Amplifier, got those for you. Emperor Corwin's new crown, got a couple of those available. Rare item, and we got it cheap. So don't forget to check out Shroud Marketplace for all your virtual vendable goods here inside of Shroud the Avatar. And of course, don't forget 24/7 you can go shop, and you can also open your own store. ShroudMarketplace.com. Of course, Jack's working his way back in here. I don't know if he's going to make it in anytime soon. I see him there, but nothing yet. But we're out of time for today. We'll be back with more tomorrow. Don't forget, next release tomorrow morning. So don't forget, be here 10:30. Release 58 live tomorrow. Till then, I'm Laz. That guy's Jack. He's not here right now. And we are NBNN. Have a great day, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for listening. We'll see you all tomorrow.